Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta has appealed for calm in a televised speech on the eve of the country's general election. He urged the 19 million registered voters to turn out in great numbers, but to do so in peace. The contest pits Mr Kenyatta against his longtime rival, Raila Odinga, and is seen as too close to call. The final week of campaigning has been marred by the murder of a top election official and claims of vote rigging. Mr Kenyatta, the 55-year-old son of Kenya's founding president, is seeking a second and final term in office. Observers say the leading candidates have both avoided inflammatory speeches as polling day draws closer. In 2007, more than 1,100 Kenyans died and 600,000 were displaced after a disputed election, an outcome neither side wants to see repeated. After you cast your ballot, please go home, Mr Kenyatta said on Monday. Go back to your neighbor. Regardless of where he or she comes from, their tribe, their color or their religion. Shake their hand, share a meal and tell them let us wait for the results, for Kenya will be here long after this general election. Opposition leader Mr Odinga, of the National Super Alliance, also addressed the public. He raised fears about vote rigging and claimed the deployment of at least 150,000 members of the security forces was a ploy to intimidate voters. However, he congratulated Mr Kenyatta on his campaign, describing him as a worthy opponent. May the stronger candidate win tomorrow, he said. 8 presidential candidates will be on the ballot on Tuesday, with polls open from 06:0017:00 local time, 03:0014:00 GMT. To win outright, a candidate needs 50% plus 1 vote, and at least 25% of the votes in 24 of Kenya's 47 counties. If that threshold is not met, it will trigger a runoff vote between the top 2 candidates, with the winner requiring a simple majority. First results are not expected before Wednesday, but if the race is close it could take 3 days for a winner to emerge. Voters will also choose lawmakers, senators, governors, county officials and women's representatives. More than 14,000 candidates are taking part in those elections. Fourth time lucky? Mr. Odinga, 72, has run for president 3 times and lost each time. President Kenyatta beat him in the last election in 2013, but their rivalry is generations old. Their fathers were political opponents in the 1960s.